not going into all the other details because we have many videos on modals. I'm starting with number 1. Alright. I will, if you want, I will put the link of other modal videos where the whole explanation is there. There is an interactive session. There are many live sessions. If you want, I can put it in the description box. Alright. Let us see about can. This is the number 1. It has got 3 functions. We are revising, so it's going to be a very short thing, right? So the first is ability, and this is about the present ability, right? Present ability. For example, I can swim well. If you can swim well and it is your present ability, right now, nowadays you are swimming well, so then this is your ability that you can do something. Then next is possibility. Alright, it can rain today. It is not raining right now, but it can rain, so this is a possibility. Number 3 is permission. Now when we have to take permission, and that also an informal one, then can is used. For example, if you have to take permission from your mother or someone very close, your friend, your brother, sister. So, can I go and play outside? Right? So, we can use can because we are talking to someone in our house. Right? This is about can. Now, when we talk about could, right? Could is ability in the past. Alright, example, I could run fast when I was young, and this is actually a fact. Alright, then is possibility. Possibility, and this is the weakest possibility. Alright, we will do more on the modals that are used for possibilities, but this one is the weakest. Alright, and then is permission. Permission is very polite and formal, we can say. Could you help me with the project? Could you please, if we are telling someone else to do something for us, could you please close the window, right? If there is someone of our own family, then we can use can, but could is in a polite way when we talk to people, right? So this is can and could. Now let us move on to the next. Because we were talking about possibilities, let us first complete the possibility thing, right? So number 3 is may. May is for good possibility, right? Example, it is cloudy and may rain. So here, because there is a very good possibility, it is already cloudy, so here may is correct. Then may is also used for permission, right? We were talking about permission also when we use can and could. Could is a polite and formal one. Here this one is also a formal permission when we talk to someone elder to us, or someone, or a person who is of authority, for example your boss or your principal. So then we say, may I take a leave today, and then you can add your reason. Alright, so this is a very polite and a formal request or permission. Then is may is also used for wishing someone. For example, may God bless you with the best, right? So this is also used for wishing people. May you succeed in your exams, may you pass with flying colors, all of that. Alright, number 4 is might. This is for weak possibility. Alright, Possibility. Alright. Something missing. Sorry. It is possibility. This is B. Right? So, when we are talking about possibility, can is just, if you are seeing, like you can just say, can doesn't come into a bigger, this possibility thing. The main are may, might and could. May has got very good possibility. Then after that is might, which has got weak possibility. And could has got the weakest possibility. Right? Let's move on to the next. We have completed the possibility part. Now let us move on to somewhere where compulsion is used. For compulsion, when you force someone for something, 3, 4, 5. Must. Must is used for compulsion. Alright? You must follow school rules. Alright? Because school, although we say be comfortable and feel like home in your classroom, but there are rules to be followed, and school rules is a must. Right? So you have to follow them. Then mustn't, this is lack of compulsion, or when we prohibit someone, prohibition, right? So this is you mustn't, alright, smoke in public places or in the library or wherever, and if you talk to me, you mustn't smoke at all. Alright, so this was the 6th one, right? 7th is ought to, and oughtn't. Alright, now these both, with, not with it, and ought to, they both are for moral obligation or moral duties. Alright, for example, you ought to take care of your parents, right? You ought to eat clean food, right? Then next is you oughtn't hit or ill-treat poor people or hit animals or ill-treat dogs or any animal, right? So these are all moral duties, moral obligations regarding good habits, regarding respecting your parents, regarding taking care of your own health, your parents' health. So all these are, moral duties, something regarding trust, honesty, respect, all that comes in moral obligation, right? Then let's move on to number 8, and that is need and needn't. Alright? So number 8, need is necessity and needn't is lack of necessity, right? So the example of need, you need to wear sport shoes for match. Alright? And if we are talking about needn't, you needn't wear sport shoes as the tournament is over. Alright? So, need of something and lack of necessity of something, you need to bring geometry box because we are going to do the constructions. You need to take a transparent pouch to school for whenever you're going for a board exam. You needn't take your telephones along because there is no need of it, right? So this is need and needed. Then let us move on to will and would, right? Will is for promising, right? I will bring a doll for you, right? I'm promising someone. I will. Now, second thing is determination. When you're determined, I will crack my JE exam. Alright? So this is determination. And one more thing was coming to my mind. Some sentence, was coming to my mind. Just slipped off. And when you want to assure someone for something, to reassure someone, I will always support you, as you people are always doing. So this is for assurance, right? Would is usually used in future context or when there is a condition involved. For example, had. Alright, it is just like will, but there when it is used usually with conditional verbs also. Had my parents not reached the place on time, I would have been kidnapped. Alright? Alright. Next. The last one I think that is left is dare and daren't. Alright? Dare is to show courage. Daren't is lack of courage. So, dare and daren't. This shows courage and this is lack of courage. Right? So, sentence. Dare you speak to me rudely. Alright? That means do not have the courage to do that. And daren't, I daren't go to the terrace at night. Right? So this is lack of courage. Revise all the modals according to their functions and you will be able to solve the whole paper very, very well wherever modals are allowed, wherever modals have to be used. Alright? All the best for your exams.